Hello, beautiful, 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 intelligent black people. I hope that all is well in your world and this beautiful day become a very, very successful day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful, wonderful black loved ones. My beautiful black brothers and sisters, we must have a black vice president candidate. Vice President Biden must choose a black woman for his running mate, for his vice president position. This must be a black woman, unequivocally. No other considerations. You are black, just like me. You have a wonderful mind. Black voters are very sophisticated voters. Black voters are very intelligent voters. Black voters are sick and tired of being taken for granted by this fake ass, punk ass Democratic Party leadership. And a lot of them are white racists to the core, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Hence is why every election, especially national elections, they decide to pursue these white, gun-toting, low information type white folks across this plantation called America, trying to reel these folks, convince these white folks, these racist white folks, to vote for a Democrat. 99% of these white folks are gone forever. They are Republicans. They are white nationalists. They are KKK members. They are white supremacists. They will never vote Democratic again. But election after election, these racist, dumb, Democratic, white, racist, Democratic leadership make it a habit to pursue these voters, spending millions of dollars in the Midwest, in the South, in the West, in the Northeast, trying to convince white folks to vote Democratic, which the overwhelming majority of white folks never will again. Stop alienating black folks. Stupid, dumb Democrat leadership. Stop alienating black folks. Black folks are Democrat. Black folks are Democrats. Black folks will vote Democratic if they are inspired, if they see policies that will benefit black folks, that will address issues that black folks are in support of. Forget about those white middle class, those white conservatives, those white independents. They are not going to vote Democratic. They are going to vote Republican, because their mindset is more in alignment with the Republican platforms, with the Republicans' policies, etc., etc. You have to start, Democrats, you have to start governing with the interests of black folks at the forefront, because you will not win any national elections unless black folks vote for you. Otherwise, you will not win. Do you know that 1 in 5 black folks right here on this plantation called America either have COVID-19 or know someone that has it? 1 in 5 black folks. Do you know that more than 20,000 black folks have already died from COVID-19? Of the 97,000 folks that have died from COVID-19, more than 20,000 of those folks are black folks, people that look like me. If you dumb, white, racist Democrats do not perfect, do not implement policies that address black issues, then you will not get the black turnout that you need to win. Look at what happened to Hillary Clinton. More than 4 million black folks stayed home, did not vote. Hence is why she lost the election to an idiot like Trump. Black folks, this year, in 2020, black folks are casting a survival type vote. We are not going to vote unless we are convinced that you have a program, you have policies that will address black issues, period. The GOP has implemented a voter suppression program for the past 30 years. And this year, 2020, will be no different. The GOP is spending $20 million to support their voter suppression program. The Russians are interfering in our 2020 election right now, helping Trump and the GOP. You cannot take black voters for granted anymore. You cannot take black folks, people that look like me, for granted anymore. The Democratic Party must give up something. They must implement policies that address black issues unequivocally. Do you know that more than 150 bus drivers have died from COVID-19 already? Bus drivers are deemed essential workers. Train conductors are deemed essential workers. Grocery store workers, fast food workers, restaurant workers, sanitation workers, some construction workers, janitors, custodians, maintenance engineers, nurses, assistants, nurses' aides, home health care workers, retirement facilities workers. All of these workers have magically become essential workers during this COVID-19 pandemic, but their pay, their appreciation do not reflect that. A nurse's aide makes about $14 an hour. Sanitation workers make about $18 per hour. Restaurant workers make $2.50 to $3 an hour and are dependent on tips to support themselves and their families. White folks in the Trump administration, white folks in the Republican Party have decided that these essential workers that I just named are expendable human beings. It is okay for those people to die as a result of COVID-19, as long as these white Republicans, these white folks in the Trump administration, these 63 million white folks that are supporting Trump are safe. They are protected. A lot of them can stay home and work. Do you see on Fox News how these anchors and co-anchors, they are pushing this open the economy protest, this allow people to go back to work, rescind the stay-at-home orders, while these same anchors are at home doing their work from home, protecting themselves and their families from the COVID-19 disease. Idiots like Mitch McConnell is only interested in installing insane right-wing judges that are delusionist, just like him, just like Trump. Do you know that these young Republicans in the U.S. Congress are young, white, racist delusionists like Matt Gaetz, Jim Jordan, this Nunes, I forget his first name, but his last name is, it's Devin Nunes. They are all young, white, racist delusionists. Do you know that there is a mayor in the state of Alabama that wants to hang drug dealers publicly? Never mind criminals like Trump. Never mind embezzlers, extortionists like Mitch McConnell. Never mind traitors like Trump, like Michael Flynn, like Paul Manafort, like Mike Pompeo. Never mind those traitors, but this mayor in Alabama want to publicly hang black drug dealers. Traitors and criminals like Trump go free. They get a pass. You refused. Do you know that Trump refused to host the unveiling of President Obama's portrait in the white boy house, Trump have absolutely, positively refused to allow that event to happen. Just